Hello, hello, hello. They just tossing out their money. Tossing out their goddamn money. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Really? Motherfuckers better be hoping they not too. Hey, Diamond, how you doing? I what? I summoned? Hello? Girl. This shit. And you know what, too, Darvin? I'm going to apologize to you because I did say some things about you blocking some people in Rita's chat. I don't know if it was you or not. I did say some things without knowing whether it was you or not. So I am a woman, a grown-ass woman, and I can say I apologize for that. Because I didn't have the facts, and I still don't have the facts. I just felt like, damn, people keep coming for this lady, and, you know, we didn't know. We don't know, and I still don't know. But like I said, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize for what I said, because I never had the facts. And evidently, it must not have been you for Rita to even, you know, bring you back, and you still there. So I apologize. I know that. But I was just so upset at people just like constantly coming for this lady. Like, geez, leave this lady alone. Like, y'all gonna get in there and get a wrench and, you know, do all the extra rah-rah shit. So like I said, I apologize. But I'm glad you tuned in with me over here, because this shit with Susie right now. Shit, is that all you gotta do is make a GoFundMe and motherfuckers start pouring in the cash? I wouldn't dare do that though. Not for nothing like that, because you lost a job. You know, you lost your job, you go find another one. Period. That's what you do. You go find another job. You know, you don't go and make a GoFundMe. That's not what that's for. That's not what GoFundMe is for. My bad. GoFundMe is for, you know, just not for losing your job. Come on. Not for that. So I'm over here listening, and she over here racking it up on this Cash app. I like to help people that actually need it, and she's running it for everyone. Yeah, exactly. She really is. That she is. I mean, but people is foolish enough to still do it. The same like they with Mona Simone. People are still foolish enough to do it. We can't get mad at them, because they you know, foolish enough to continue giving up their hard-earned money, and they about a paycheck away from being homeless or a job lost their damn self, you know. So how can you just really I understand donating and helping a little bit or whatnot, but just doing the most like that? Hello. Whoever just joined the room, like this video for me, thumbs it up for me, appreciate you. Just talking about this losing your job on your day off and then make a GoFundMe. Hey, Avu, how you doing? Mama? Glad to see you join me. Ain't this some shit? Thank you. Ain't this some shit? People make GoFundMe for hard times like death and stuff like that. That's the only time I've ever seen a GoFundMe. It's for like, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, that's that fuck shit. Most definitely. Like, who does that? You don't do GoFundMes for nothing like that. You get up and you find you another job. I'm quite sure you're qualified. I'm quite sure you're capable. All that, you know. If you had that kind of job, I'm quite sure you can get another one. It's just a lot. That's too much. And now you over there just raking it up on over here. People just giving 50 and hundreds of dollars, and ooh, this is it's not right. Get up and go get you another. You don't even know if you fired for sure. She's saying she ain't got no paperwork or nothing. She don't have nothing stating that, oh, she's fired and whatnot, and she waiting on the paperwork still. You know, don't they call you? Don't they let you come back to work so you can sign the paperwork the day that they let you go? Right. Right. It don't make no sense when they talking about everybody else scamming people. Y'all got the biggest scammers of all doing it right in front of y'all face. And ain't nobody got nothing to say about it. At all. This is so weird to me. This is so weird to me. And I wanted to say, ask, like, why the GoFundMe? But it's like, I'm blocked over there, so I don't even give two shits about being blocked. Yeah, the termination papers. Exactly. You got to get your termination papers. She's saying that, girl, she's saying that they got to, right, that they got to mail them to her or email them to her or whatnot. I don't know where they do that at. Maybe it's some new technology stuff, but I don't know where they do that at all. They let you come all the way in. They let you come in, and then they let you go. So you can get them papers done right there. So you ain't got a reason to, unless they have some e-signatures or something like that, it may be the case, but I don't know. Maybe they didn't change some rules or whatnot in her case. Maybe it's just in her case. Maybe she gets special attention. Special, however you say it, because this is just ridiculous. So after she get this, right, yeah, she got to give back that property. She got to do all that. What'd you say, Diving? It depends. Let me see. Well, if she got firearm, don't they gotta get that stuff back? They gotta get that stuff back. I'm listening, and she just racking it up over here. That's sad. That's terrible. That is so terrible. Let's see what you were saying, Diamond. It depends on the infractions and which she works for some corporations, different policies. Right, that's what I was thinking. It may be, different policies or whatever. So we don't know for sure. But she over there getting them GoFundMes and Cash Apps, and I'm quite sure she got some super chats because she over there reading it off. She over there reading it off right now. Oh, it looked like it was something in my nose. Yeah, she over there reading off. This is too much. Hello. Who just joined me? Thumbs up the video for me, please. We talking about fired on your day off. That's gonna be your new name for me. Fired on your day off. It ain't funny though. It's not funny that people lose their job because that's their livelihood. But really, a GoFundMe, that's why I draw the line. A GoFundMe is for people that really need. Now you got all this money sitting up in this other GoFundMe that it belongs to TSCC, is what she said. It belongs. I guess she can't touch it, or it's not meant for her to touch it, or whatever. But you helping everybody. That money should go to you to help you as well, right? You got a whole nother GoFundMe. I wonder. Insurance for, I'm sure that she had to. She had to do all the paperwork, do all that stuff. Now she over here fired on her day off. No, I'm blocked. And I've been blocked. I think I've been blocked from like a couple of months ago. Because I was asking a question. I didn't say nothing, way out. I just asked a question like, why this and why. I asked why something. And next thing you know, they was just deleting my messages and this, that, and the third. So I went over there now to say, why you got to go fund me. And I couldn't type nothing. But I don't give two shits. I don't watch her no way. I just go over there and when I hear some shit and I want to see what she got to say about it. And that'll be about it. I don't subscribe to her or nothing like that because I can't. I never could get with her like that. So now she over there giving up some sob story about she fired. Yeah, shit's crazy. You say you can't look at her face. So evil looking. Look, she thanking people for the donations and stuff. They piled it on into her. I'm watching it on my other phone right here. And she talking to people that blocked her, and they just giving her money, and people is emailing her. And, I don't get it with this girl. And she wondering why people, I guess this lady done emailed her about a bunch of negative stuff she talking about. And I guess she paid $20 to get unblocked, but I guess she ain't giving her $20 back, and she ain't unblocking her because she keeps sending her emails. This girl got every kind of trick in the bag. Oh, you're not kicked out? You're not kicked out? Yeah, let's make a bet. You said let's make a bet that she kicks you out. I'm telling you, they gonna block it. Them mods that she got, they be on their job. They be bloop, 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 blocking and blocking. Let me see. I'm gonna look. You over there right now diving? Girl, everybody talking about this bullshit. I'm like, let me get on here, because this some bull. And 803 people watching. Let's see. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Oh, the lady done gave her $50. This is too much. It really is. This is just too much. Really, just all this free money just piling there for what? For why? I don't get it. I really don't. Hello, hello, hello. Drop down in the comment section. Thumbs up the video. We talking about fired on a day off. And listening to her, I don't want to use her, I don't want to use her voice on my shit. So I got her in my ear. Yeah. She talking about going to get her feet done and some more. Girl, I wish I would. One of your supporters from the alley, Miss Daisy, done gave her $10. Somebody done gave her. I just don't get it. I don't see you diving. You over there yet? She got enough to go get her feet done, she said. I'm just listening because I'm like in disbelief right now that these people, by this time she done been on this live, this amount of time she done been on 10 minutes, she probably done accumulated about $500. About $500 she done accumulated within this 10 minutes. I think she's been on longer, but she's been on for a while. And then not to mention whatever she's getting on Cash App and that Gofundme. Too much. See, I wanna let y'all listen, but I don't wanna use her voice on my content. And then she complained about using her voice and stuff like that. So that's why I do all the distortions when I do my videos or whatever, because I don't need nobody saying nothing. And she talking about the people that's talking about people that was having a problem with them, the way they was helping people, and that people had a problem with her helping people. Okay, let me see. Somebody paid for somebody to go to that T.S. Madison show?
To. So if money came from out the TSCC pot of gold, you think we don't want the money back to put back into
donation,
the pot of gold?
$24.99.
That's what I don't understand. Well, no, she didn't pay for that. That was the TSCC. Who do you think pushing this shit?
She loved to throw out that she do so much for people and this, that, and the third, but then you just an evil individual behind it. It just is what it is. You know, you talk to people crazy, and you're just very rude and disrespectful, and I just
I'll be opening up the line soon. For the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because I can handle it.
Yeah, she plumb crazy.
And don't think I'm going to change.
Exactly.
Don't think I'm going to change. I like who I am.
We know.
I like who I am. And I have nothing negative to say about anybody.
Thumbs
as
up
far
the video, please.
as TSCC or the location that I work at.
They just giving her the money. Just giving
I believe in what those people do at that location. Because I feel like we all should be protected.
Is crazy.
I believe in that.
Like,
okay, that's number one.
For real.
Second thing is, like, I can't even bring myself to be mad with these people. I couldn't even tell you who's the person that said, we got to let her go, because I already know these motherfuckers was doing everything they could to protect me, okay? So
and you kept doing dumb shit.
If they made a call and said, this bitch
they trying to protect you, but you doing dumb shit.
Their hand was pushed. They had no choice. I stand firm in that, and I will always have good things to say about them, because I know they didn't want to do it. They had no choice. But when you got people chopping and screwing videos or finding videos and getting into them, that's fine, because I'm not going to change. I'm going to continue doing my videos.
Girl, be a better person. That's all that is.
One day
just be a
I was
better
at
person.
work in the cafeteria doing
and then now people, you know, you done this shit to different people, and then now stuff is coming back on you.
Then he pulled me to the side. He said, "You're doing a great job." I said, "Thank you very much."
Karma is what it is.
So for them to be calling me about not coming back,
girl,
yeah,
stay donating. They
really
donating. They donating.
Really probably called.
Like for real.
Oh, she crazy.
I mean, if she didn't have a evil spirit and an evil soul, I wouldn't have a problem with this girl. But
so
she's
I'm not mad at it. They did. Those people held on to me as long as they
very conniving kind of type person. She seems to me.
Let's not. When me and Chopper was going back and forth.
Yes, I'll put this in my next YouTube reality
they got
episode.
During that time was crazy.
Lost their job on her day
email
off.
after email. They was harassing the director.
So you better get your butt up and go find another job tomorrow.
Harassing, would not stop.
Don't depend on no damn GoFundMe for. And her goal is $1,000. $1,000.
She's a contractor.
And she said when she get to that $1,000, then she'll report it to whoever she's supposed to report it to. I guess them welfare people.
So I already know they had to do what they had to do.
Well, sleeping. It's only 6:30. Man.
As long as they could.
Yeah, she said when she get to her $1,000, then she'll report it. Other than that, she ain't reporting nothing. Because the other GoFundMe is in somebody else's name. And I'm not even. I'm gonna take her voice off of my thing.
2 people.
This crazy, y'all. Let me. I'm still here. Let me roll up. I gotta smoke to this. I gotta smoke to this. Can y'all still hear me? Yeah, these people is just donating their little butts off, and that's their hard-earned money. And ain't nothing wrong if they fill it out the kindness of their heart. I don't have a problem with that. I don't mind or nothing like that. But this person, I don't get it. Does she work just on the weekends? Is that what it is? Fuck it, I don't give a fuck. If she tell me to just flag my video because I'm using her voice.
The directors was amazing. My co-workers was cool as shit. Okay? So I really can't even say nothing bad about the damn people. Now if they try to fight my unemployment, I'm gonna be upset now. Now that I'll be a little upset.
But do you get unemployment? I don't think you get.
I'm not sure how to do that.
Oh Lord, I'm tired. What the hell? I don't think you can get unemployment when you get fired. Oh, no, that's when you quit. You can't get unemployment when you quit. Oh, so she might be able to get some unemployment. Plus her GoFundMe. Like, what the hell? Lady. Ain't no telling what she racking up over there that we don't know about. This is crazy.
Well, let me tell you guys this. When you go to war, do you go to war for the weak person or for the person that's
right? She gets ads. She doesn't have any ads running for this one though.
That's the threat.
But
I am a threat.
Yeah, man, I didn't even think about that too. She got the ads, she got the GoFundMe, she got the Cash App, she got the Super Chat.
This right here, I tell you guys, I don't use these. I use this. I don't use these. See, y'all run around here talking about pull up, I'ma fight, I'ma do this, I'ma do that. We've been on live for 55 minutes.
Yeah, 55 something odd minutes.
And let me refresh this GoFundMe.
Refresh the GoFund her.
I'm at $805. That's the threat. Do y'all see that?
Oh my gosh.
That's the threat. That is the threat.
Hello.
It has nothing to do
Thumbs
with
up this video.
Me, my mouth. This is the threat. The money. The money.
Bitch, because let me stop. I didn't mean to call her a bitch. Girl.
Shawshank was live for 4 hours. Couldn't even get over $15. We've been live for now 56 minutes.
Hey Karen. Hey, how you doing? Girl, we talking about lost her job on her day off. Fired on her day off. I'm listening to her right now.
$805.
She done been on, like she said, 55 minutes and she done made damn near her $1,000. That's her goal.
Do you know what happens when you do a one-time report? It cuts everything down one time.
Right.
And then the next month, everything goes back to zero. So if I report that one time and don't spend out $1 out that 1,000.
I can't see y'all comments.
Okay, there y'all go. Do you know when June comes, I'm still gonna have a whole 1,000? And I don't have to report it.
Look, see what she see the shit? See the shit she...
Y'all dumb. So now y'all got me in a position where my rent is down to zero. Food's just gonna go up. I do have to worry about my car insurance, lights, gas.
Oh, so she letting it know. She's saying flat out that...
Insurance. I do have to worry about that. Now,
okay, we get it, girl, but still.
I do have to worry about that.
Oh my God. Hello. Thumbs up the video, please.
Yes, I go to the VA.
Fired on her day off is over here getting it.
That has nothing to do with some other things that's private that I get done.
Y'all, they over here passing out their hard-earned money to this lady.
I appreciate you.
I mean, like I said before, it's not cool losing your job and losing your income because you have to take care of your family and, you know, your household and stuff. But this broad,
that motherfucker do every goddamn thing. They don't say shit about him.
Girl, because your soul is evil. Your soul is evil.
He just whack. So nobody even counts.
Your soul is evil. Somebody done gave her $30. Like she making her $1,000 in one day. She getting that 1,000. Trust and believe she getting that 1,000. Believe you me.
This check she gonna make this month was the most money this chick done got in forever in a day. But we all know how the TSCC hater train rolls. You another Nicole. You saw how they juiced her up for a month. Them some good checks. Then they just threw her ass away. Shawshank, same way. Grace, they did her the same way. Who else? Who else? Who else? They did that to Jay Dunn. They was all
oh, excuse me, guys.
Then they threw her ass away. They got from person to person to try to take me down.
This is crazy.
And instead of you taking me down, you're giving me a free vacation.
she telling everybody what she telling these people what she gonna do with their money.
It's gonna be a paid vacation.
She's telling everybody
what dumb you are? You thought I was gonna come on camera and cry. Just like you thought I was gonna get out of my bed and go meet somebody 3 o'clock in the morning to fight. You thought I was gonna get out of my bed to go meet somebody who's knocking on somebody else's door to fight. And if I didn't do that, that would make me scared. Really?
Hello.
You've been watching.
Got 5 people watching.
Enough to know how I move.
4 thumbs up. Can I get that 5th thumbs up, please?
Now we have a dummy who drove 30 minutes.
You got somebody like you.
The night in a hotel.
with your cult members giving them money like
Went
dummies.
to a gas station, filled up money, rolled around, probably had to refill back up to go back home, money. And what was accomplished?
This girl.
16 hours. The $1,000
is made.
That's probably what I would have made in the next month and a half.
She just made that within
You just
an
have
hour.
your savings account.
She telling y'all what she doing, people.
So instead of me reporting about 500 every 2 weeks, I'm gonna report $1,000 one time.
And she got that within an hour,
and still
y'all.
have money remain.
She got that within an hour, y'all. I sat here and watched
How
her.
dumb must you be?
And how dumb must your supporters be to do
You're
that?
jealous.
Nobody's jealous. Nobody just wants to see other people
very
getting
jealous.
scammed out of their money. Now, what's gonna happen next in a couple of days when you tell these people you got your job back? Because I know that's what's gonna happen. She gonna tell these people, and pause your ass. She gonna tell everybody she got her job back. You know what I'm saying? She gonna tell people that, hey, down my roll point, how you doing? Fired on her day off over here and racked up $1,000 within an hour on some bullshit. This is crazy. You're right. Thumbs up the video, because this shit over here is hilarious. Now let's finish listening to this bullshit, because I had to roll me up something to listen to this shit. I had to be high. I gotta be high to listen to this broad.
You look like a nigga with the goddamn makeup off. It's true. I'm sorry. You're not cute without the makeup.
She's sitting here telling everybody that she's gonna take a paid vacation on them.
And you're calling me a
On them.
beast. You can't call me a beast, Joyce.
Hello. Thumbs up the video. 6 people in here. 4 thumbs up. Come on. Drop down.
You had your daughter on camera and her titty almost fell out. My 14-year-old daughter's not going to come on camera with a tube top on, and she's overweight. See, y'all
Hey,
not
Live
gonna tell
TV. How
the
you
truth,
doing?
but
How you
I'm
doing?
gonna speak the
Thanks for
truth.
joining me. There she go. There goes some
Your
more.
daughter is overweight, and she was on camera with a tube top on, and her titty almost fell out when she had that goddamn dog in her arm. I was
Who
watching.
is she talking
Thank
about?
you for the donation, Sunshine.
My thing is, ain't nobody jealous of you, sweetheart.
And Shavy.
People just need to
Thank
have
you
better
very
common
much. I
sense on what
appreciate
they doing with their hard-earned money.
See, I'm gonna say what needs to be
Period.
said. You're not gonna shut me
Next
up.
week you're gonna be
I'm
saying,
not changing. I'm gonna be
they
me.
said it was all
I
a
like
misunderstanding.
who I am. I like Susie.
This, that, and the third. I got my job back. You guys didn't stop nothing. You guys didn't do nothing. But yet you still got all that money from these people. These people probably can't even take a goddamn vacation their own self, and you getting their money. So about you want to get your nails done and take a vacation, girl. People need to wake up. People need to wake up. People really need to wake their ass up. People getting scammed. Whack ass mamas leaving their babies with niggas that ain't no fucking good. This too much. This is some shit I wanted to talk about earlier today when I tried to go live. Tried to go live earlier. These people was just too motherfucking much. Too much. I have no idea exactly who she was talking about. I don't know if she talking about. I really couldn't even tell you. She might be.
I
don't
like
know.
who I am.
I missed that one.
She got a name, Susie. I hate her name. Where'd she get a white girl name from? That's a suburban name. Since when being a suburban girl or coming from a decent place is a bad thing? You want me to be a project chick? These people call me a suburban girl like it's
Is
an
Susie
insult.
really her name?
That's
Or
a
I thought somebody
compliment.
made that up.
You don't like my name, Susie? I am named after my grandmother.
Oh, so that is her name. Okay.
That's an honor.
I'm named after my grandmother too, to be
I'm
honest.
honored to be named after my grandmother.
I'm named after my grandma too. Girl, your spirit is just not there. Your spirit is just not there, and I don't understand. And then the people that's donating to you,
You
their
guys are
spirit ain't there.
pathetic.
Period.
All the stuff
People
y'all
that
trying
still
to do,
rock with you and
that's
this-
the reason I'm
this-
gonna always be
whatever you
blessed
got
because
going
I
on,
do so much
dare
for
not-
other people. Y'all keep saying, "Oh, she evil." No. My good always outweighs my bad.
Girl.
I'm not perfect. Guess what? I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be.
this girl here.
I'm not going to change. Miss Thompson,
We
she
know
wants
you
my
ain't gonna
attention
change.
for clicks and views, but guess what? She can get my attention for clicks and views. It's not going to last if she don't have content. It's not going to last if she don't have content. Okay? And I would talk shit about DC Cop because that motherfucker be slick talking about me, but I personally like DC Cop. Her videos make me laugh. Okay? See, people sit back and lie about, oh, I don't watch this person. I don't like this person. I don't like Joyce because
That's
she's
what I'm trying
ugly
to figure
when her
out.
makeup
Joyce
is off.
who?
I like DC Cop because she got an old lady voice and she said she got muscles and she did the bathroom challenge and tried to make her titties flex. It was funny.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Did she just say Joyce?
I
Not
look at
Beauty
all
by
her
Joyce.
videos, she be exercising. This shit is funny. I like watching DC Cop. This shit is funny. Y'all should go watch her.
Joyce.
It's funny. It's some people I like and some people I just don't like.
The same
I
here.
have the right to say that.
Same here. Same here. I'm done. I'm done with her because her little voice, her face and her voice is irritated to me right now, and I just can't get with it. But like I said, they over there tossing up their hard-earned monies, giving up their hard-earned money to this broad, and she gonna have her. She ain't even lost her job. She gonna have her job back within 3 days. And she gonna say, "Oh, it was a misunderstanding. Oh, this, that, and the third, and it was y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all didn't stop nothing. I got my job. I still have my job, and yada yada yada." With all the Gofundmes and all the Cash Apps and all the Super Chats. Oh, and your AdSense. Yeah, she's full of it. She's something because she sure love to talk about Punani a lot. Now that's one thing I noticed that a long time ago. I'm like, why is she talking about people who nanny like that? Like, I didn't know whether she was I know she had kids, so I didn't know she was bisexual or none of that type of stuff. So I just kept hearing her talk about poo nanny. Like, girl, are you obsessed with poo nanny? Like, say, is there anything else you can say besides poo nanny? I'm worried about somebody else's poo nanny. Like, I don't get it. I don't. People and the things that they do don't make no sense to me. People and the fucking things that they do don't make no sense to me. Now back to this lady and her baby, because I did want to touch on that. Malaya. I don't know if everybody following that story. Now this lady done sat up here and had all these warning signs about this dude she dating around her 4-year-old child. A man that she caught sending naked pictures. I was going to say the D word, but naked D pictures to another man before she ended up leaving or whatnot. She then found that out, had an argument with the man about it. Then before even all that, I don't know if y'all following this story. Her fire is still up in the air, Karen. It's not a for sure. She said they didn't even send her the paperwork. They didn't send her nothing for her to sign. And you know they got to do all that. And if she carried weapons, they got to get all that back. So they wouldn't have told her over the phone. They would have had her come all the way in on her weekend or whatever day that she's supposed to come to work. And do all that then where they can take everything and have her sign them papers. We all know how that shit work. We all know how it works. So no. Her fire is not definite at the moment because she still ain't got the paperwork as of when she first went live, and that was an hour ago. She in Virginia, so I'm 7 o'clock down there here, so it's about 8-9 o'clock there. She ain't got no paperwork as of yet. So like I said, she using this I'm fired, this, that, and the third thing. I think she using it. She must have a vacation that she trying to go on because she just sat there and said, y'all just paid for me to go on a vacation. And in so many words was trying to say, us haters or the haters gave the supporters more ammunition to want to give more. So now she can go on a vacation. No, what she really said was, y'all motherfuckers that donated to me, thank you for my free paid vacation. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's how I read into it. Now them people that stood up there and gave that money and gave her. Her goal is $1,000. She's at damn near I say about 850, maybe 900. So now she want to tell the people I'm going on vacation that she didn't got the money. Girl, people, people and their shit, people and their shit, for real, for real. I don't get it at all. Some bullshit. Straight bullshit. Oh, I forgot I hit the mute. Now, like I was saying, back to this, I don't even know the lady name, but I know the baby's name is Malaya. The guy, the stepdad, that, girl, I don't know if y'all seen all the new developments and stuff that done came out, but this lady done lost her rabbit ass mind. This lady done lost her rabbit ass mind. And she done caught this man. These are the things that she done told this supporter that's backing her up in this news conference that she did. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. But she did a news conference. Right. 4-year-old little girl. I don't know if you're keeping up with it, but they showing video surveillance while he's telling her that he was knocked out for 24 hours because they knocked him upside his head. He in the house cleaning it up. He cleaning it up and he coming back out with bleach bottles, and he's carrying a laundry basket out with a black plastic bag on it. Hold on 1 second real quick. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Yeah, girl, I don't know if you've seen all the new developments and stuff, but yeah, so they got video surveillance of him coming out while he's supposed to have been knocked out for 24 hours, right? And he's at the apartment. You see him walking in, you see the little girl walking behind him slowly into the house, but you never see that little girl come back out. They have cameras up at the top of the building. You never see that little girl come back out, but you see him come back out with a hamper and a plastic bag in that hamper. With a plastic bag in the hamper. But you don't see that little girl. Then you see him come out again. Excuse me. Yeah, knocked out for 24 hours. What in the world? Right. Then you see him come back out with the 1-year-old. I guess that's his baby with the 1-year-old. Okay, but where's the little Malaya? Where's the baby girl? Where's the little 4-year-old? Like, where is she? Nowhere to be found. So this lady is telling this supporter there were times that she would catch him bathing her. Like, you don't bathe my child. You're not her father. You don't bathe her. You don't do that. And even if you was her father, I got 4 girls and their father did not bathe them. Period. No, I'm sorry. And if they did bathe them, they were like in their months, barely making it to 1. That's the time they bathed them. But after that, no, ain't no fucking way. Now, you done caught this man bathing your child, and you didn't approve of that, but you stayed. Then the baby had preschool, but you taking her out of preschool, bringing her home. Why? Why are you doing that? That's what I want to know. Why are you bringing this baby home when she's supposed to be in school, and you bringing her home for what? So you can do all kind of fucked up shit to this child? Now, you knew this stuff, lady. You knew this stuff, but yet it's still, you left this man around your son, your baby girl, and you done went out of town and left your baby in the care of this man because you loved him and you trusted him. After all the shit you done seen. After all the shit that you done seen and you done witnessed. Red flags went up in your fucking head. Right? Ain't no telling if that little girl was fighting for her little life or whatnot. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. But he lied. And then they smelled decomposition in his car. That's just it right there. That's just it right there. The dogs are not gonna hit on decomposition in your car if there's nothing in there of decomposition. That's what those dogs is trained for. You already in jail. You might as well just give it up now. And oh yeah. And then I guess he spanked the little girl or something. He spanked the little girl one time. Now this is all coming from this mammy. I don't want to say mother. This is coming from the mammy. Because you're a mammy anytime you do some shit like that. He spanked her. And something happened and she got sick or whatnot, and she wanted to take the baby to the hospital. And he deterred her from that. He deterred her from taking her own child to the hospital, saying he's not going down for that. I'm not going down for this. You're not going down for what, sir? First and foremost, you ain't finna stop me from taking my daughter to the hospital. I don't care if it was my daughter, my son, my child, no, you're not stopping me from taking my child to the hospital. You're not doing it. What do you mean? You that hard up for a fucking man to where you let this shit go with your own child? What kind of parents is out here these days? How hard up are you for a fucking man that you would just trust this man with your child after y'all done argued about these D pics that he done sent to another man, and you question him about being gay, and y'all done had a big old argument and a big old blow up. You left your child and went out of town anyway. Now this man is blowing you up and calling you and calling you and blowing you up and calling you because y'all done had an argument and you're ignoring him and he has your child? Please, somebody make that shit make sense to me. Somebody please make that shit make sense to me, because I swear there would be no way in hell. The first time I had one red flag around my 4-year-old daughter, and she's a pretty little girl. Once I had one flag around my 4-year-old daughter with you, mister, I'm sorry, you got to go. Ain't that much dick in the world. I'm sorry. Ain't that much dick in the world. She's not an ugly lady either, so why are you so desperate? Why are you so desperate to have a fucking man, dude? It's too much. Yeah, this new age parenting is just too much, Karen. It is. It's too much, and my girls know better. Like I said, my oldest is 28, and my youngest daughter is 21, and they know better. They would never. I done told them so much about if anybody touch you. But first off, they couldn't spend nights out. They could not spend nights out. If I don't know, if you're not in my family and you're not a part of my immediate family, you ain't spending no nights at nobody's house. Period. I don't know who they have at their house. I don't know if they got men's running in and out of their doors and stuff. You ain't going over there.
Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If it don't make dollars.
Sorry about that. Ain't no fucking way. Not happening. Not be trusting with your child. You cannot. There's no fucking way. You cannot be just that trusting with your child and be that hard up for a fucking man to where you bypass and overlook all this shit. How do you overlook all these signs of this man being funny with your kid? You see funny red flags and shit. You see that shit. Why would you sit there and leave your baby with this man after y'all done argued about some gay shit? That's what I'm not understanding. You just sat here before you left and went out of town and argue with this man about some gay shit, and then you ignore his calls while you're gone out of town. You're ignoring his calls because you're pissed off, but he has your child. Make it make sense, lady. And then I don't know if you saw the press conference, and that wasn't even her lawyer. That was just some kind of activist guy that was with her. That's not even her lawyer. But she's sitting there, can't even hold her head up, can't even look at people because she knows she's wrong. I'm back. Yeah, my phone had rung. I'm sorry about that. So now I know when the phone rings, it mutes it. But yeah, like who Please, somebody make this shit make sense to me, because there's no fucking way. There's no way I'm going to leave my... Even if I left my child... If me and the father had an argument that day, and we had a falling out, and I was planning on going somewhere for a few days, my baby coming with me. You ain't finna do her to get to me. And I'm not saying that that's how people that I deal with is, but that's how men have been. We've seen these stories. We've heard these stories. Oh, the father got mad at the mom for wanting to leave and killed the baby. No, we're not doing it. Lady, are you that hard up for a fucking man to where you just let all that shit just bypass and flip over your fucking head? All the fucking red signs, all the fucking warning signs, and somebody asked her too. Somebody asked her, why did you overlook the signs? She said, because she loved him. Bitch, don't you love your child? Don't you love your child? I swear to God, if one of my girls was to ever, I'm sorry, I'm taking all control. Like Britney Spears' dad taking control, and people taking conservatorships over her. Yeah, I'm taking all conservatorships over you and my grandchildren, because that's some dumb shit, you know. Where is her family? Where is her mothers and sisters and aunties? And maybe, you know, I can't say what her situation is, but her answer was, because I loved and trusted him. Ain't that much love and trust in the world to leave my child with somebody that I caught sending dick pics to another man. Warning sign number 1. Are you gay? Are you fucking gay? Yeah, exactly. You have to, because it's just... No way. I just don't fucking get it. And she's sitting up here on this fucking press conference with her hand like this, just shaking her head like this. I'm quite sure that's all you can do, lady. You should be very ashamed of yourself, because now your daughter is gone. Your baby is gone because of your negligence. Your baby is gone because you were hard up for a man that you trusted and you loved, and this motherfucker was sick in the head. How many warning signs do you need? And now look at the consequences. Your baby is somewhere and you don't know where she is, and you know she's not on this earth anymore because those dogs hit on decomposition in that man's car. Then he said he went to the hospital right after he woke up from being unconscious. But how you get to the hospital in the same car that you said that they took? That's what I want to know. I don't get it. I really don't. You don't think there's cameras? If you live in this apartment with this lady, you don't know that there's cameras watching everything that you're doing? Now, we done seen you walk in this building and the little 4-year-old follow behind you. But she never came back out. We see you come back out with some bleach. And we see you come out with a hamper, you know, those carry hampers. And to top it off, and to know that this little baby is not on this earth anymore, the stuff that they found in her drains in that apartment, they found human tissue in her drain, in her pipes. They found blood splatter with illuminated light when they went into that place in her apartment, of blood spatter everywhere. So in their mind, they're assuming that this man dismembered this baby. Yeah, low self-esteem, and it's ridiculous. And that's the excuse that the little activist guy, oh, she's been through so much trauma in her life, and she's been through so much in her life. He really stressed that issue, that she went through a lot growing up. But lady, wouldn't you want better for your child? Knowing what you went through growing up, wouldn't you want better for your children? Wouldn't you want better for your child to not ever go through whatever you went through? Wouldn't that be the goal? That would be the goal, I would think. But no, you so hard. And the man is ugly as fuck. Like I said, she's a pretty woman. She's a pretty young lady. But that man she was dealing with, he looked rough. He looked like a no-nothing ass nigga that wasn't about shit. She was in the black bag. She was in that black bag. Now she didn't. The mom is telling this to this activist person, and I believe she gave all this information to the police officers as well, the detectives or whatever. That he would take her out of preschool when she was supposed to be in school. That he spanked her and wouldn't let her take her to the hospital. That he was bathing her, and she walked in on him a couple times bathing her, and it was like had a problem with it. But you didn't leave that man after that. All these red flags. Why is he bringing your daughter home from school when she's supposed to be in preschool? That's what I want to know. What's the reason for her? Did the school call and say she's sick? Come pick her up? That's not what they're saying. They're saying he pulled her out of school, or either he would pretend to take her to school but double back around and come back home. What is he doing with this little girl? But bitch, you see all this shit. You an unfit parent. Some people just don't need kids. Some people just don't need fucking kids. Period. You would think that if you've been through so much in your fucking life, and if he's in the way he's stressing that she's been through so much, there's only so much you can go through as a young girl in your life that will be traumatizing. That's rape, that's abuse, beating abuse, and any type of abuse, any type of molestation abuse, rapes, physical abuse, verbal abuse, all that. Wouldn't you want the best for your fucking baby? Wouldn't you? Yeah, I'm quite sure, if you didn't have a babysitter, there are programs out here to help single mothers, to help pay for daycare if you're a working mother. There are different avenues that people could have taken besides letting a man stay home with your fucking underage child. That's not her father. I don't trust no man that's not my child's father. Period. I don't know you, man. I don't know you at all. At all. It's just so sad to me that she was so naive with her daughter. So naive with that baby. And it's just ridiculous. And then for them to say that they found like human flesh and decomposition and like human tissue in the drain. Now I understand, like when you take baths and you take showers and you washing up and stuff like that, you may get some tissue down the drain. You may get, a little bit of something like that, but I'm quite sure it's not what they're talking about. The way that they were saying, hey Rob, thanks for joining me. I'm just talking about this woman and her 4-year-old baby, Malaya, and that know-nothing man that she just sat up there and allowed to take her baby away from her because she has so many warning signs. She has so many red flags, and she just ignored the shit. She ignored it for whatever reason. The reason that she gave was because she trusted him and she loved him. But you gotta trust. You gotta love your child. You gotta love your fucking baby. You can't just sit up here and put all your trust in a man. Why would you do something like that? And you didn't fell out with this man before you left and still left your daughter? You didn't have a falling out with this man. Y'all argued before you left, and you still entrusted and felt in your mind and your heart that it was okay to leave your baby with this man that you didn't found sending D-pics to another man. Make it make sense, please. I just but I couldn't help but talk about it because some more developments that came out today, new developments on stuff that she knew and she ignored. Now it was all about she didn't know where, she don't know where her baby is and she don't know what happened, but then you come out and you tell these detectives these things and you did nothing about it. You ignored it. You ignored the whole situation because you love this man. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I love my kids way more I love my fucking kids way more than to sit up here and to go to bat for a man that's hurting my kids or taking advantage of my kids. I'm not that dumb. And I don't understand how mothers are. And I understand that there's another case in that same, in Texas, with another woman, just recently the same thing. She left her baby with her boyfriend, and when she came home from work, same bullcrap. I know. It's ridiculous. It's just too much for me. So, on that note, yep, I am going to change the subject, but I did want to talk about that and see, who else was kind of keeping up with the topic, because like I said, I just heard new developments today. Before, it was just, she's missing and no one knows what he did, because we already knew he did something to her. We already know that. But we didn't know the depth of what she knew. How do you know all this stuff? How do you know all this stuff and then you continue to live with this man and be all happy and content? There's no way. So let's see. I'm gonna end my live now so I can go put some more work into my little video, because this editing for my YouTube reality, whew, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, y'all. It's been taking me, and I'm mad because I didn't know other people was doing little skits like that. I have been working on this junk for at least a month. I've been working on my little YouTube reality for at least a month. So it takes time. I had to find the right programs and the different things that I needed to use to do the voice changers, and that would allow me to do different things that I needed to do. And so I can't make these little videos, but I'm gonna try to do a episode every Tuesday. You back? You froze? Am I froze still? But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get some editing. Try to do some editing for Tuesday's episode. Get some of this new stuff I done fired on your day off, and then ZT going off on Sean after he was just on his live, hosting his live. I don't know what that's about. Just oof. Oh, it was you. Okay. Yeah, so I need to get all that little content together, and I'm gonna do some of my voiceovers too, because I'm using some of their videos. But like I said, I do the changing of the voice and everything. But then I'm gonna do some voiceovers as well. But shit, their content is just as good as me using my damn voice. I could just use whatever they say, because it's coming out the horse's mouth. Put their ass all together, and it's one big old shenanigan fuckfest, So I'm gonna work on that. What time is it? 7:20. So I'll probably work on that for about an hour. Get some of the episodes. Some of the little editing out the way, so that way I can just put it out fast on Tuesday. Because I'm not trying to do no episode a day, every day. This is a reality show. So I'm going to do it every Tuesday. It's going to be the YouTube reality beefs every Tuesday. And right, I don't watch many folks either. I just hear the names and I know all the key players. That's why I did my little thing like that, because those are pretty much all the people that I watch now, because those are the key players. Those are the main people that you hear about all the time. The Kang. You hear the Kang. You hear, put some color on it. Rita, everybody. It's just everybody is a key player. ZT, Susie, S. Hudson, like all these people. So I'm working on it. It's gonna take me Probably a couple of days to get all the stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to get it to where, it's not bootleg and, you know, I wanted to make the episode that I did do. I was trying to make it a little longer, but for some reason it cut me off at a certain point. So I was wanting to do, that little bit. So I'm still trying to work that out to figure out how I can add more scenes in there. So it's not just maybe like, I think, what is it, 2 scenes in my introduction. It was my introduction, the key players, and then 2 scenes. So I think that'll be all right. I think that'll be cool. But like I said, that editing ain't no joke. And when I'm doing it off of my phone, it's even worse. But it's easier on my phone than it is on the computer. So that's what I'm getting ready to do, everybody. So Tuesday's episode will be airing on Tuesday. And I'm going to get some more of this content and let everybody add their own content on in there. I'm going to just distort their voice so that way, I don't have no issues with nobody. But thank you, Karen, and everybody else for joining me. I appreciate you guys so much. I try to go live when there's nobody else going live, because I know if I go live while all the other key players are going live, I won't get any views at all. So I'm going to just, keep it that way. But I'm going to end this live. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys later if Rita goes on tonight, or if I see y'all at anybody else's chat. I'm going to roam the streets a little bit and get some more content to add into my content. To add into my, my little show. So thank y'all. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. For everybody watching in the bushes.